big plans for tonight. I got big plans for the rest of this year. I got big plans for next year.
Big plans for next year? What?
But if I'm being real out here, I've got to be honest to myself.
Talk to him, Roman.
You acknowledge me, but there's something that I must acknowledge myself in order to move forward.
You ain't got no sneakers no more?
It feels like old times. You sound like old times, but it's not old times anymore. I'm not the same guy as I used to be.
Is he gonna dismiss being the tribal chief?
Maybe I can be.
What does that even mean?
But Cody predicted it a year and a half ago.
No tribal. He's not the tribal chief no more.
Interesting. And then Seth and the what do we call it? What's their name? The Vision. I completely get that and understand that one. Yeah. They followed through on the things Cody said. They took everything from me.
Nah, what the fuck?
That's how I felt for a long time. And like I was saying, I got to acknowledge the fact that things aren't the same. I don't have all the things that I used to have.
Correct.
I don't have a bloodline.
They're still around, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, y'all brought him up. I might as well talk about it. I'm extremely proud of Jay. And anybody questioning him about being in the Fatal 4-Way match in Paris...
Is questioning Roman? Wrong. Oh, okay. All right, little Jey Uso endorsement.
Match. He scored the pinfall. He's the one that has the rematch clause, so he's the one that should be fighting for the championship.
Why can I get this to stay?
Y'all, I really do, but my time will come. But like I said, they took my bloodline. They took the wise man. They took the titles. And the disrespect has not stopped. They took everything, so they had to find something to take from me.
Talk to him.
Which brings me to Bronson Reed. I feel the same.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name You're supposed to wait for me to say it. So I'm going to start all over again. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I stand before you tonight with the realest gangster to hit Birmingham since the Peaky Blinders.
That's fake, that ain't real.
The tribal thief, the owner of the Shula Fala, Big Bronson Reed. We were sitting in the back, and Mr. Reed pointed out to me that it was 5 years ago this very week that Brock Lesnar's advocate became Roman Reigns' wise man. Created a bloodline for 5 years. This duo owned everything that there was to own in WWE and changed this entire industry together. And now look at you, standing all alone in the ring by yourself. I miss you, my tribal chief. I loved you 5 years ago, and I love you now. Which is why I came out here tonight to disrespect you, my tribal chief. Bronson Reed, Bronson Reed. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Bronson Reed. I didn't come out here to disrespect you out of malice. I came out here to disrespect you out of the love that I was speaking of before I was so rudely interrupted by these people who are not tough enough to live in Manchester nor rich enough to live in London. What you need is the tough love that I used to offer you. What you need is the tough love that a wise man, an oracle, can give to his tribal chief. That's what you need, that tough love. Now, I don't want you to think that at Clash in Paris, I'm man enough to deliver that tough love to you. I'm not man enough to beat that tough love into you, Roman Reigns. But he is.
Hey, dumbass.
Hey, dumbass is crazy.
On Sunday in Paris, you're gonna kiss my ass because I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Roman Reigns. At Clash in Paris, it isn't about receipts. It is about disrespect. Who am I? I'm the guy that's gonna kick Roman Reigns' ass. How about that?
Oh, shut up, Bronson.
I know you're an educated man, Roman, with a college degree and all. but it's time for you to get a history lesson.
Oh, brother.
Your tribe from Samoa is civilized. My tribe isn't. We were exiled and sent to Australia. Your tattoos, all paid for. Mine, earned.
Does everything have to be about tribalness?
And Roman, I'm the Samoan that your dad and uncle warned you about. And at Clash in Paris, you're gonna find out why.
Paul Heyman wrote this promo. 1000%. 1000%.
Hold up. This guy's Samoan?
Ha ha.
Why didn't anybody ever... That means your ass belongs to me.
First of all.
Hey, so maybe we should start this thing over, huh? How about I give you one more shot since we're cut from the same fabric, huh? How about you bring your big ol' ass down here and,
Oh, brother.
return my shoes,
He sounds crazy.
apologize to my people for wasting our time, acknowledge me, and
Give
don't
the
ever
shoes
send disrespect my way again. What do you say there, huh? Come on down here.
Okay.
And, fix
Let's
this
see what
problem.
happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Roman, you don't want me to come down there. Because if I come down there, I am going to force you to acknowledge your tribal thief.
Oh, man. Why is my TikTok studio
Well, he's right about
not
one thing.
letting me in?
He ain't gonna have to come up here because I'm going down there.
Uh-oh!
Here we go! Reigns and Reed! And the fight's on! These two juggernauts teeing off on one
I love how
another.
the cameraman just...
We may not make it to Paris at this rate. The free-for-all is underway. Roman Reigns...
They
and
packed that
Bron
house
Breakker.
out. That ramp
Roman
is
not
like
about
this
to
big.
stand for the disrespect of Paul
And
Heyman
you
of
can't
Bronson
beat
Reed.
international crowds, man.
Reed
It's
may
really
force
because they
Roman
don't
to
get
take
the
it.
shows a lot,
Roman
but
Reigns has felt the wrath of Reed and tsunami.
that is a small ramp.
And now
Wow.
these two men coming to blows. Finally, some extra security down here. And Bronson Reed is just wiping
Oh,
out security.
clubbing him.
Look
Oh!
out. And Reed with a splash in the
Splashed
corner
all of
everyone.
them.
And the Oscilla is unleashed. Well, Bronson Reed wanted to send a message to Roman Reigns. This is a hell of a way to do it. Well, he wanted to steal more sneakers. The tribal thief and senton to Reigns, crushing Roman, the 330-pounder. Things are about to get worse for the tribal chief. And more security out here now. Trying to separate these men. And Bronson Reed has been unleashed, Corey. Reed attacking everyone in his path. Consider this a tsunami warning. Here goes Reed.
Uh-oh.
General manager out
Jay,
here
somebody?
as well. And and a
Oh,
tsunami.
never mind. Roman don't need no help.
Knocking Reed off the top rope.
All right. No Bron Breakker? I'm surprised.
And just a preview of what's coming our way Sunday at Clash in Paris between these two monsters. Roman Reigns isn't done yet. The OTC into the fray. Bedlam in Birmingham. Reigns and Reed tattooing one another all the way down the entryway. Who the hell is going to stop these two? Well, complete disarray here tonight, kicking off Monday Night Raw. Finally, some separation between these two. Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed who clashed in 6 nights in Paris. If I were the producers or this security force, I would absolutely not relax, not rest a muscle, because Reigns and Reed are still under the same roof.
Something's gonna happen.
A raucous start to Monday Night Raw. The sold-out crowd in Birmingham tonight, firmly in the corner of Roman Reigns.
Oh, that's it? That's how it's
Bron
gonna end?
Breakker
All right.
Came out to make a statement, to send a message, and Corey, he's got the attention of the OTC. That could be either a curse or a blessing for Bronson Reed. One thing is for certain, Big Bronson Reed, the tribal thief, was not afraid to stand his ground and bring the fight to the OTC. And we want to remind everyone, Clash in Paris starts 8 o'clock local time, 2 o'clock on the East Coast in the United States, 11 o'clock Pacific from Paris. It's going to be a star-studded
it's absurd
night here tonight on Monday Night Raw. So much headed your way live from Birmingham, the birthplace of Black Sabbath. How about this one? An old rivalry renewed as the Judgment Day's Roxanne Perez will go one-on-one with the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. You know, last week on Raw, remember, Corey, a Penta knocked off Xavier Woods of the New Day. Well, tonight, he has an opportunity to go 2 for 2. It's Penta and Kofi Kingston one-on-one for the first time ever here tonight live on Netflix. Here on Netflix, the man has come around to Birmingham, but unfortunately for our Intercontinental champion, so has WWE
Nikki Bella calls out
Hall
Becky
of
Lynch.
Famer
Oh,
Nikki
for
Bella,
God's sake,
who
man.
has vowed to call out Becky Lynch here tonight. And again, our main event tonight, none other than LA Knight versus Bron Breakker. And they're going to follow this up, Corey, where we saw Breaker's buddy, Bronson Reed, get into a massive brawl with Roman Reigns. Bedlam, mayhem, physicality, volatility. Bronson Reed showing no fear of the tribal chief, but Roman Reigns was not going down without a fight tonight in the UK, answering every heavy blow landed by Reed with one of his own. Reigns and Bronson Reed, pandemonium to start Monday Night Raw tonight, in a preview of what's going to happen at Clash in Paris. And again, we mentioned it just a few moments ago, Bronson Reed's buddy, Bron Breakker from the Vision, in our main event tonight. The unpredictable badass Breakker
LA Knight
takes
versus
on one of the
Bron
number one
Breakker.
contenders for the World Heavyweight Championship, LA Knight. Breakker, Knight in our main event, live tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Low-key mid, but whatever.
From Birmingham, England, on Netflix.
Little mid main event.
In Birmingham, the United Kingdom here tonight. We can tell you that finally Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed were separated in that brawl that kicked off Monday Night Raw. Those two men meet one-on-one.
I'm like, we just saw that.
Clash in Paris.
JD McDonough. It's El Grande!
What's this all about? Don't trip, chocolate chip, all right? It's all under control. Don't worry about it.
What?
I'll catch up with you guys.
Bro gave him a pet name.
All right. Bet. Come on. Let Dom handle it. You're next.
Still trying to figure out what Dom's cooking up with El Grande Americano.
I've seen enough of Dragon Lee for a lifetime, honestly.
Introducing first, from Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee!
Well, the innovative Dragon Lee has had issues as of late with pretty much all members of the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day led by the king of the luchadors, Dirty Dom. This is last week's tag team action. Finn Balor and JD McDonough able to pick up a victory over Dragon Lee
King of the
and
Luchadors is
AAA
actually crazy.
megastar Mr. Iguana. But victory wasn't enough for the Judgment Day. And as Dirty Dom looked to make a statement, El Hijo del Vikingo, the AAA mega champion, the man who Dirty Dom will challenge come Worlds Collide, would attempt to come to the aid of Dragon Lee and Mr. Iguana, but instead would be left laying via vicious assault by the entirety of the Judgment Day. I want to remind everyone that Dominic Mysterio will
like that.
face by Kingo for
Getting
the
increasingly annoyed because I
AAA Mega
can't get live
Championship
on
Friday,
friggin'
September
TikTok.
12th at Worlds Collide.
Las Vegas, get ready.
And his opponent, accompanied by Finn Balor, representing the Judgment Day. He is one half of the World Tag Team Champions, J.D. McDonough.
Tell you, Corey, this matchup should be a good one. Two of the best in the world today going at it. Dragon Lee, of course, the dynamic, spirited, high flyer. J.D. McDonough, who has a mean streak a mile wide and one of the most technical, savvy superstars on the planet.
You took the words right out of my mouth. When it comes to technical ability, you would be hard-pressed to find anyone on the roster more skilled than J.D. McDonough. But a lot of attention has to be paid to Dragon Lee. This is a man who was tabbed by none other than Rey Mysterio as the future of Lucha Libre. And we've seen Dragon Lee stumble on
Clearly that hasn't
recently,
worked out.
But I feel like he's just on the cusp, on the precipice of something great in his career.
And in defense of Dragon Lee, I mean, he stumbled, as you mentioned, but Judgment Day has outnumbered Dragon Lee on a number of occasions as J.D. McDonough and Dragon Lee start this fight off here tonight. Oh, Dragon screw by Dragon Lee to the knee of McDonough.
Dragon may destroy the knee of J.D. McDonough in the early moments, sweeps the leg. Here comes this wrecking ball drop kick.
Kick right to the face of McDonough by Dragon Lee. You mentioned Mysterio. Dragon Lee still carries a mask that Rey Mysterio gave many years ago to every arena he visits around the world. A second-generation superstar. And meanwhile, look at J.D. McDonough over there distracting referee Jessica Carr for a moment as Finn Balor tried to get involved. Well, that didn't last long. Balor caught red-handed despite the fact that he actually didn't do anything. It was the intent, I presume, and Jessica Carr is going to send him back to the locker room.
Far be it for me to question the official here, but I don't know if I like this.
And Dragon Lee going to fly. McDonough taking out. Lee taking advantage.
Bro, I can't get on to my
Dragon Lee
TikTok.
sensing the urgency necessary to topple J.D. McDonough, perched on the top turnbuckle.
And McDonough caught him with a kick.
Beautiful.
One half of the tag champs, J.D. McDonough, wiping out Dragon Lee. Okay, Corey, just what impact moments ago. J.D. McDonough just picking Dragon Lee out of midair.
Next level precision from the Irish ace, the Iron Lung, whatever you want to call J.D. McDonough. He is in complete control right now.
And from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, the same home as Finn Balor, who trained J.D. for many years before J.D. broke out on his own. Of course, Balor was sent back to the locker room moments ago by our official Jessica Carr. And now McDonough, mentioned before, the mean streak, viciousness. He once called himself, Corey, the necessary evil, and there's a reason for that.
Well, J.D. McDonough is all too proud to embrace the nasty side of humanity, the viciousness within, in order to get the job done by any means necessary.
And McDonough hooks the leg now on Dragon Lee and a kick out. J.D. McDonough likes to talk about his cerebral mentality as well in the ring. He says he has the perfect sync between mind and body, which makes him so dangerous.
He also possesses an overabundance of cranial cavity in which to fill with brains, which is why he's incredibly smart.
One way to look at it. WWE fans sold out here tonight in Birmingham. It has been electric. We're starting the night off with a Roman Bronson brawl, and now J.D. McDonough.
That's one of the reasons I'm such a fan of McDonough from bell to bell. Such precision, so much snap behind every movement inside the ring, as evidenced moments ago by that vicious belly-to-back suplex.
They're the color they are for a reason.
On occasions, I believe this man is the most underrated talent on the entire Monday Night Raw roster.
Unfortunately for McDonough, Dragon Lee amongst superstars who feel the same way about themselves. Dragon has been waiting for an opportunity. It's just a matter of stringing together a couple of W's, building some momentum. Cover here by McDonough.
He knew he was going to get the win there, but that was just to rub some salt in the wound. Stuck the forearm right in the face of Dragon Lee.
Don't do
can
that
really
to my
throw a
neck.
superstar off their
Don't
game, being disrespected while simultaneously being beaten down. It breaks you physically, it can break you emotionally and spiritually as well.
Nice snap suplex by McDonough. First time ever these two have gone one-on-one. McDonough, who became one of the top stars in Europe before he came to WWE, was an Irish champion for a year-long period as Dragon Lee catches him with a kick to the face.
Dragon Lee making the long climb to the top turnbuckle, probably looking for the double stomp, which has served him so well. McDonough able to counter.
And using that massive head of his as a weapon.
Look at this.
And the superplex by McDonough. Both men taken out. McDonough may have hurt himself more than
I don't
Lee.
know who got the worst of that exchange.
Both men are down, center of the ring after a massive superplex moments ago. JD McDonough delivered it, but he may have got the worst of it.
And McDonough landing extremely high across his shoulders and the base of his neck, forcing him to take a few moments to recover. Let's take another look from the very top turnbuckle. With the whiplash effect for McDonough, not to mention the incredible physical impact on Dragon Lee.
And McDonough's done a nice job of grounding Dragon Lee early on in this matchup. What a right hand, and Dragon Lee with one of his own.
And Dragon Lee got a little weak in the knees off of that open hand strike. It just shows you the power in the hands of JD McDonough.
And McDonough, oh, well, goodness, what a release German by Dragon Lee.
How quickly the tides
Bang.
can turn.
Poison Rana! Right on top of his skull.
This was the rally the Dragon was looking for.
Turn inside out.
Counter!
Counter by McDonough. What a counter by JD McDonough.
Unreal. A standing Spanish fly by JD McDonough. Once again, wrestling the momentum of this one back into his own favor.
We told you this had the opportunity to be a masterpiece tonight between these two superstars, McDonough and Dragon Lee.
Let them cook.
And Dragon Lee fighting back now. A ton of resilience in this kid. Oh, and JD McDonough able to slide between the legs. Uh-oh. Dragon Lee turns him around, however. Now JD McDonough with a counter.
A true student of the game.
Dragon Lee.
Whoa!
In the action. Oh my goodness! Holy.
The Fantasy Footballer Studio is McDonough.
AJ Styles.
Styles attacking Mysterio again.
The hater of the year. There's no ocean AJ won't cross.
Well, Dominic shouldn't have been involved in the first place, but AJ Styles, who promised he was going to teach this kid a lesson. realized he got outsmarted back at SummerSlam. Hasn't given up yet. And now Dragon Lee sends the elbow pad to the crowd. And Lee with a big elbow to McDonough. Oh!
Operation Dragon!
And off Operation Dragon, the victory by Dragon Lee tonight. What a big win.
Here is your winner, Dragon Lee!
What a win for Dragon Lee, and boy did JD McDonough make Lee earn it.
Dragon Lee with a big victory here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Let's check in with Jackie Redmond.
Cole, thank you so much. I'm backstage with LA Knights. LA, huge match coming up this weekend at Clash in Paris. But before we get to that, you've got a match against Bron Breakker tonight. It appears Seth Rollins has his eyes on you, but I also wanted to ask you about last week and CM Punk accidentally putting you through that table.
Let's just go ahead and pause you right there. That is one hell of an assumption. And I just want you to check that one at the door and let me talk to you, because here's the deal. When I think about what happened last week, I think about CM Punk, and was it an accident or was it on purpose? Because when I look at it, it looks like there was a chance for him to stop, maybe slow his momentum. Maybe he didn't have to crash all the way through and knock me through that table. Maybe that was the case, but let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it was an accident. What did he do after that? Kind of shrugged his shoulders, and then he kind of just turned away and went on his way. He didn't lift a finger to help me, did he? But now he wants to talk about, let's all work together for Seth. I agree with that sentiment, but you've made it a place where that can't happen now. But I understand why you would try and take everybody else out of the match. I understand why you try and get everything into your orbit. Why? Because you're a hungry man. We're all hungry to go there, but guess what? It's feast or famine this Sunday at Clash in Paris. The rations are limited, and everybody else but this man going to bed hungry. Why? Because you're looking at your world heavyweight champion. But my God, how convenient. Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, they see it fit that I'm the only one in the match who's got to have a match tonight with Bron Breakker. Well, my guy, I got to tell you what's going to happen to you, Bron. It's going to be you getting smacked back to factory settings as you learn whose game this is once and for all, with everybody saying L.A. Knight. Yeah, woof, woof, dummy.
Well, understandably, L.A. Knight looking forward to Clash in Paris. Will he be part of the Fatal 4-Way? But Knight cannot afford to look past his opponent tonight. The unpredictable badass of the division, Bron Breakker, goes one-on-one with LA Knight in our main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta!
The spectacular Penta knocked off Xavier Woods last week. He tries Kofi Kingston tonight, live on Netflix. So remember, this all started a couple of weeks ago, Corey, when New Day was sitting with us on commentary. Xavier Woods had that silly hat that was worth a couple bucks, and Penta got involved. Penta won a matchup over Grayson Waller, and then the hat went flying, and Xavier got all mad.
I am responsible for correcting an entire semester's worth of your work, Michael Cole. You are terribly misinformed. First of all, team division, the entire WWE universe, and Penta took it upon himself to disrespect all of that. That's why New Day are upset.
they attacked Penta before all this happened.
This is like when Big Show showed up at the boss man's dad's funeral, okay? It's like that level of disrespect.
Okay, not even close. Not even close.
That was a deep cut for those at home.
Indeed. I was there when that went down. I was there when that went down. Penta, man, he lights up a crowd, doesn't he?
No doubt about it. One of the most fun superstars in the game to witness.
Well, there goes the fun. How long must be mourn? At some point, you got to move on with your life.
What kind of sick human being are you? You're not allowed to put a timeline on mourning, on sadness. Some people never get over loss. You're lucky Kofi and Woods haven't locked themselves in a cabin and begun to live with cats.
Nah, what is happening here?
Football is Grayson Waller and Xavier Woods representing the New Day, Kofi Kingston.
So, why does he have a cane and a neck brace and a top hat?
Because Xavier Woods is the shining example of a British gentleman. That's an outfit straight out of the Bob Cratchit collection.
He looks like Mr. Monopoly.
Well, he is wealthy enough to potentially be. I mean,
do not pass go, do not collect 200.
Yeah, how do you think Xavier Woods can afford an $18,000 custom-made warning hat?
I was trying to figure that out
Have a few zeros in his bank account. He's one half of the greatest tag team of all time.
Guys, in a moment, we're going to explain to you what's on that clipboard that Big G, Grayson Waller, is carrying around. He went out seeking signatures for a petition today in Birmingham. A petition. Clash in Paris is coming to La Défense Arena in Paris, France this Sunday, August 31st. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Sheamus, I was brought into this world trained, conditioned, and programmed to crush a super athlete. But I am what happens where perfection is sought, but malice is found, trained by monsters, and then let go. But when I came back, I told myself I will no longer listen to people who tell me who to hurt. I will now hurt anyone that I wanted to. And there's nothing more that I would love to do than hurt you, Sheamus. Clash of Paris. Match of your choice in an arena packed with people like you. Cowards. You've picked your own poison, my friend. So my conscience.
All right, I guess we're screwed here in terms of TikTok Studio. It is what it is.
Because I finally realized it's impossible to be good when you're destined to be great. Yeah!
This will not be for the faint of heart this coming Sunday at Clash in Paris. Rusev and Sheamus finally settle this year-long rivalry. Good old-fashioned Donnie.
Year-long?
There are no rules, no disqualifications, no countouts. Anything
what
goes.
The
it's
hell
going to be a
Michael
bar fight
talking
in Paris
about?
on Sunday.
Rusev's been back for like 2.5, 3 months. Tops.
You're on a hot streak. This is a big deal.
Because I can't fly. What happened? Both of you. Dom, I thought you were supposed to have JD's back. What's going on? What's going on with your head?
JD's back? What about me? You're the one that got yourself ejected.
Guys, calma. We can't keep blaming each other like this. Liv wouldn't want this.
You know what? You're right. Plus, you've known AJ the longest. Why don't you handle him tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah, tonight. You're the great Finn Balor.
All right. I'll handle him tonight. I'll go talk to Pierce, all right?
Sounds good.
You want to come with you? No, you hang back here. I'll deal with this myself.
All right. We cool? Because Chiquita, you don't need to worry about this. You gotta get your head in the game. Lock in. Tonight's a big night, all right? Keep warming up. This is serious. You gotta go after those tag titles.
Roxanne's got Rhea tonight, and Finn Balor looking to get AJ Styles as well. Meanwhile, Penta and Kofi Kingston one-on-one. Look who's with us at ringside here.
Well, let me first explain why Big G is here at ringside, Michael Cole.
Well, no, basically, Corey is about to sign a petition that Grayson Waller went around Birmingham the entire day today. And exactly what is this petition?
Well, as soon as I finish signing my name of Corey Greaves, as needs to be the case for the rest of this segment, this is a petition to have the Mexican Destroyer banned from WWE competition. The maneuver that Penta has used to such great effect, particularly at the expense of Xavier Woods several weeks back. It's a very dangerous move, and Grayson, amongst many, believe it has no place in WWE.
Well, first off, Woods got beat by the Mexican Destroyer last week. And secondly, if my eyes didn't mistake me, there were 27, well now 28 signatures on the petition.
Yeah. You ever hear the quote, "Be the change you wish to see in the world," Michael Cole? That's what Big G's trying to do. This is a nation in mourning.
No, because we're watching.
Got to start somewhere. 27 people's not bad for a couple hours.
Couple hours. He was out there for 8 hours, is my understanding today, and he got 27 signatures. Nonetheless, matchup underway. First time ever between Kingston and Penta.
Something of a language barrier. Kofi Kingston wisely
Oh,
escapes.
that's right. They speak the King's English here.
They use crazy top hat.
And Grayson speaks the Australian version of English. Nice talking to you. And here's Kofi now unloading with the right hands on Penta, driving him head first into the corner.
It's getting a little dusty in here. I lump in my throat. It makes me really sad to see what the New Day are going through. Covered by Kingston.
Hook to the leg and a kick out. There's been so much stuff going on over the past few weeks with this New Day. I'm still trying to figure out why they're grieving again. Explain this to me.
Because when the New Day lost the World Tag Team Championships, that effectively signaled the death of the tag team division.
That was a few months ago, by the way.
Sure. Again, you can't choose how long you grieve, Cole. It's a process. There are steps to it. Bargaining. I think blame is at some point. I'm not a...
Oh, and Penta got his feet up. Now Penta looking to pick up the pace here. So what number step do you think they are in the grieving process?
It's too early to tell. It could depend on the day. You have to ask Woods and ask Kingston. But right now, keep your eyes on Penta.
And New Day wisely running away.
Yo, Kofi Kingston ran a mile to get away from Penta.
To continue to captivate the audience with Cero Miedo.
Kofi Kingston taken out of his game.
No, I need the microphone, bud. What did I do?
So again, explain to me.
Yo, he ran all the way up the ramp.
Explain to me what the petition is. What's the petition even for?
It's a very simple petition, Michael Cole. You've never become familiar with how petitions work. You have enough signatures that it forces a change.
No, I understand that, dummy. What is the petition for?
The petition is to have the Mexican Destroyer banned in WWE competition.
Got it.
You do see the neck brace being worn by Xavier Woods, don't you? He suffered severe cervical damage.
And where did you get that information?
Woods himself told me, not to mention the emotional trauma.
Got it. Oh, and Penta. Going to be some trauma to the chest of Kofi.
The top hat is crazy
with
the cane. He looks like Willy Wonka.
You have no idea how neck injuries work, do you?
Nope, none at all.
Nice reversal by Kingston, the veteran.
Oh, and Kofi, great takedown of Penta.
Oh, man.
Kofi Kingston, of course, a former WWE champion. Oh, won a number of Intercontinental and United States titles in his career. 15 times a tag champ. Not often we get to see Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston! Kofi Kingston!
Nah, Woods is a clown. Kofi Kingston.
It grows organically. It's a movement. It's how
right,
these things
Jojo?
happen.
There's been some movement already.
Kofi Kingston.
Oh, and a big chop by Kingston.
That kid disrespected Kofi. I can't believe his parents let him stand for that.
The kid isn't even at an age where he can talk, Corey.
The kid's at least 5.
He's being held in the arms by his mother. He's not 5. Oh, what a kick by Penta to Kingston.
Look out!
And now Penta, oh my goodness! Back body drop right onto our announce table.
Good
In that
God.
particular instance, a little fear might have done Penta some good.
A little fear
Penta
might
in
have
trouble
done
and now That's great sportsmanship. Penta trying to drag himself out of this situation here. Hope he goes and knocks that hat off his head. He is annoying.
You know, they say laughter's the best medicine. Obviously, Xavier feeling pretty good after what just transpired here on our announce desk.
Oh, Kofi Kingston now taking advantage, in control of Penta.
I just fixed my own monitor. I didn't realize I was so talented.
Oh, man.
Man, Kofi Kingston is taking control of Penta here. We're still reeling at ringside at what happened moments ago. Watch this. Kofi with a big back body drop to Penta right into our announce table. And then Xavier Woods was making fun of Penta as Penta was trying to recover.
Get him, Coach! Get him,
Glad
Coach!
we're seeing Xavier recover right before our very eyes. It's almost miraculous.
Yeah, it's amazing. And here's Penta now with a big kick. And now he's got Kofi Kingston perhaps reeling. Penta's so much fun to watch. Sling blade delivered, face first goes Kofi. Now, it'd be embarrassing for the New Day if they lost to Penta for the second straight week.
What's embarrassing about losing to Penta? He's one of the top athletes in the world, one of the best in the game.
You talk trash like the New Day. A loss is always embarrassing.
Come on, kid. Kofi, kick out. Kick out, kick
Cover
out.
now by Penta. Hook the leg on Kingston and a kick out. So is Big G, Grayson Waller, officially a part of this group yet?
No. No, I think Big G is still simply on a trial basis, trying to prove his worth to Woods and Kingston to show that he belongs and that he's an appropriate replacement for that other guy.
And you can see right there on your screen, General Manager Adam Pearson made it official for tonight. Finn Balor, AJ Styles go one-on-one as Finn looks to solve the AJ Styles problem for Dominic Mysterio.
That's the first time I've seen Kofi Kingston smile in weeks.
Oh, the boom drop by Kofi. Do you ever think maybe, just maybe, this whole grieving thing is a farce?
It never crossed my mind, not even once. I take emotional healing very, very seriously, Michael Cole, as I recommend you start doing.
I do, when it's emotion. And Kingston out with paradise that he ran into a boot by Penta. Now Penta up over the top. Backstabber to Kingston. Cover by Penta for the win. Kick out by Kofi.
Penta needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal. He's got Kingston on the ropes. Metaphorically speaking.
Right.
Literally.
I'm not gonna lie, we gotta stop watching Penta fight the New Day.
Oh, looking for the great counter. Mexican Destroyer and a tremendous counter by Kofi, who delivers the big famouser from.
I know I'm not the only one that feels this way, right?
For the win, kick out by Penta.
Give him three. That's three count. That's three count. That's three. That's three.
Shut
I
up.
get him on my feet. Come on.
Oh,
Three count. Three count.
You feel good about yourself talking smack to a man suffering a cervical injury?
Oh, look at this. Kofi Kingston placed on the top rope.
Let him know, Corey.
With a chop.
Penta looking to join Kofi all the way up top.
Oh, and Xavier shot to the ribs and Penta now. Oh! With another chop to Kingston. That'll double Kofi over. Penta went for a kick to the back of the head.
Oh, Penta was trying to use a head scissors to take Kofi all the way to the outside. Kofi able to put the brakes on, luckily.
Oh, and Penta
nice.
Delivers a suplex to Kingston. And Penta now.
Wants the Penta driver. No!
Oh, the Penta driver connects. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg, and somehow Kingston kicked out.
Holy cow!
Somehow Kingston kicked out of the Penta driver.
I don't know the last time, if ever, I've seen anyone kick out of the Penta driver. But then again, this is Kofi Kingston, the man singularly responsible once upon a time for something known as Kofi Mania.
Yeah, sure.
We've gotten a little too comfortable disrespecting Kofi Kingston.
Surefire Hall of Famer as well. And look at Grayson Waller shoving Kofi out of harm's way. And he actually took a bullet for the New Day. And the petition goes flying.
Reverse of direction.
Pent up over the top. Down goes Kofi and Xavier Woods.
Kofi Cone Hero.
Oh man, after that, Xavier may need a backboard.
I don't even know who you become. Seriously. It's really, really disrespectful. I'm embarrassed for you.
And Penta now into the ring, and he's got Kofi Kingston right where he wants him. The spectacular Penta now. And Grayson Waller again providing a distraction for Kofi, who is in paradise. And tonight, the Big G pays dividends.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston.
Do you feel that, Cole? The WWE Universe is beginning to heal. Slowly but surely, one step at a time, between Big G's petition and Kofi Kingston's W. Thank
Oh, is that
God
what's happening?
for the New Day.
Nah, he's carrying him, bro.
After that performance tonight,
I don't think it could have hurt.
well, ladies and gentlemen, we're in Birmingham, England tonight, and of course we head to Paris Sunday for Clash in Paris. A lot to talk about because of the special start times of this event. Now, the actual event will start at 8 o'clock local, 2 o'clock on the East Coast, and 11 on the West Coast. However, we have a special countdown show that'll get underway
on a
at
goddamn
noon on the East
holiday
Coast,
weekend, no
9
less.
on the West Coast in the United States. Hey, have you got an opportunity yet to check out the entire critically acclaimed documentary series here on Netflix, WWE Unreal?
As a matter of fact, I binged it as soon as it came out.
It's an incredible, and if you haven't seen it yet, you've got to check it out. Great behind the scenes
Hate
effort
the idea
put
of
together here in
WWE,
WWE. And here's a clip with Cody Rhodes.
What?
Oh yeah, they come in
Why is it
hard.
not working?
I've seen one Cena shirt. Then we got an old school, looks like his hustle, loyalty, respect on. This man's a yeeter. We got a yeet guy, I think.
I have a whole family out there. Like an entire family there. Yeah, like...
This is the new age. So yeah, I'm even nice to the Cena fans. You know what I'm saying? I've heard about these stories where the crowds can hijack shows. Yeah, they can, but also sometimes the boys and girls let them hijack the shows. Whereas for me, this is one big orchestra. The crowd is part of it, I'm part of it, John's part of it. I want our music to harmonize, even if it's not going the way I want.
What I love most about Unreal is the opportunity to get to know the superstars in a whole different way. I'm actually learning a lot about the people that I've known and I see behind the scenes week after week after week. You get to see a different side of so many of your favorites. Truly not miss TV.
WWE Unreal is streaming now on Netflix. Let's switch gears and talk about this ongoing soap opera here on Monday Night Raw between IYO SKY and her buddies, Kairi Sane and Asuka of the Kabuki Warriors.
I know you will always have my back, but I really need to do this on my own.
This is IYO SKY on her own against Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day, picking up the win, which would inspire Roxanne Perez to join in on the madness and take out IYO SKY. But it wasn't the Kabuki Warriors coming to IYO's aid. It was mommy herself, Rhea Ripley, standing by the genius's side.
Rhea can help you, but we can't, huh?
I only helped because you were nowhere to be seen, Asuka.
You told us to back off. We did!
Oh, brother.
Rhea, thanks for having my back last week. I respect you, but Kairi and Asuka are my family.
Oh, Lord.
They are not
She's about to
happy
get her
about
ass
you
beat.
getting involved in our business. So, I think we need to keep our distance for a while.
Nah, she breaking up with her?
Yo, you know I respect you too. And honestly, if this is something that you have to do, then I get it. It's okay. Appreciate you.
Oh boy.
Thanks for understanding, Rhea.
No problem.
Nah, look at these two. Oh my God.
Good luck tonight.
Cue the 1990s Family Matters music when they find something.
Rhea and IYO look to continue on their own respective paths, but Mommy's path involves a date with the Judgment Day. None other than Roxanne Perez, the prodigy, will stand toe-to-toe with the Eradicator,
brother.
Rhea Ripley, tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Judgment Day members Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez.
Aren't they about to have a match? I'm so confused.
Roxanne, I'm going to start with you. A massive, significant matchup tonight as you take on Rhea Ripley. Where's your confidence level at?
Byron, I'm the prodigy. My confidence never wavers. And 2 weeks ago, I did something that, to this day, Rhea Ripley could never do. And that's pin IYO SKY in the middle of that ring. 1, 2, 3. Which is exactly what's going to happen to Rhea Ripley tonight. And then once we're done with them, we're going to refocus and bring back the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships right where they belong, to the Judgment Day.
Very well. Well, speaking of the Judgment Day,